I said, do you know that gospel musicians are also ministers? Yes, gospel musicians are also ministers. But sadly, not all gospel musicians are in ministry. Because if you are not singing the New Testament, you are not in ministry. What is gospel music? What is gospel music? It means the gospel in music. You are singing the gospel. You are sustaining the gospel. What is singing? Singing means sustained talking. That is singing. Singing means sustained talking. For example, I can say hallelujah. Hallelujah. But somebody can sustain it. And the person can say hallelujah. Do you understand it? So if you are not singing the New Testament, you are not in ministry. When we hear your song and we don't hear Jesus, you are not singing. It's not a gospel music. If we can't hear that Jesus died, that he was buried, on the third day he rose from the dead, and that Jesus has been glorified, if you can't hear these things in your music, that is not gospel. That is entertainment with melody. Somebody sang a song. He said, Bobole Bobo. Se uswo, se usreo, ada Yesu beba bete Bobole Bobo. That is not gospel. That is comedy. What is Bobole Bobo? No, even in the law, what is Bobole Bobo? And if you listen to the lyrics, the man is actually saying that if a Christian is living in sin, for example, if Jesus comes, that Christian will not make it to heaven. That is nonsense. That is not gospel music. Because you are not singing the New Testament. What about Noah? Noah was a drunkard. One day he got so drunk, he became naked inside his tent. But in the New Testament, Noah is an elder who obtained a good report by faith. By faith, Noah, being warned of God of things not seen as yet, prepared an ark to the saving of his house, by which he condemned the world and became the heir of the righteousness which is by faith. What about Abraham, who was a smart businessman, an ungodly man in business? Was it not Abraham who slept with his housemaid? What about David? David took somebody's wife. We don't condone sin. You get it? We don't condone sin. But the New Testament doesn't record faults. That's what I'm trying to say. It is the Old Testament that recorded faults. The New Testament doesn't record fault. The New Testament records faith. David took somebody's wife. He took Bathsheba, killed the man on top of it, committed murder and adultery. But in the New Testament, David is a man of faith who obtained a good report by faith. What about the harlot Rahab? The Bible said that by faith, the harlot Rahab perished not with them that believed not, when he received the spies in peace. Do you understand what I'm saying? What about Samson? Samson was a suicide bomber. Samson committed suicide. He brought the whole building on himself and killed others too. But in the New Testament, Samson is a man who obtained a good report by faith. So sin doesn't take a man to hell. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So we have to sing right. Jesus is the Lamb of God that taketh away the sin of the world. What is the job of an advocate? What is the job of a Jesus is our advocate because of sin. As it is appointed unto men once to die, and after that judgment, so Christ was once offered to bear the sins of many. So Jesus is the price. Jesus is the redemption price. Jesus is the price for sin. And the price for sin is death. For the wages of sin is death. And Jesus died. So the price has been paid. So we don't copy their errors. We don't copy their mistakes. The Bible tells us to emulate their faith. It said, be ye followers of them who through faith and patience obtain the promises. So I look at the faith of Abraham, not his lifestyle. I look at the faith of David, not his lifestyle. All the gospel musics, it's about money, prosperity. And prosperity, by the way, is not the message of the gospel. We will come to the message. I want us to look at Ephesians chapter 4. Ephesians chapter 4.